In this video, it's a brand new patch from Gran Turismo, including 7 new cars. We have a brand new track with snow added to it. And, of course, some other content as well, including 50 license tests. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Gran Turismo update. Yes, we've had a brand new patch. Now, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And I always do these patch videos every single time. So first up, we're going to buy the first car. And there are lots of new cars in this patch. We're going towards America and Tesla because the brand new Tesla Model 3 has been added to the game. As you can see, there are 55,000 credits to buy this car and 5 colors to choose from right there. And what we're going to do is jump to some audio. And yeah, that's the end of the audio. Nice and quick with that one. It's an electric car, so there is really no audio other than a couple of beeps. Looks like a very nice interior indeed. Very well done car. Not sure it's going to get used that much, to be honest. But hey, if you like Tesla, you can get the Tesla 3 for 55,000 credits. Right, we go to the legendary dealership for this next car. Okay. And what do we have in here? We have a Charger RT426 there. A Hemi, 1968. So a very old school looking car here from the USA as we buy that from the legendary dealership. And not too bad in terms of credits. I think that was 160,000. Let's listen to the noise of the car. Very deep American muscle. You can hear that in the engine. Sounds really, really, really good. And old school interior as well, as you can see there. So maybe you tune this up and make it into a dragster. I'm not too sure. Right, the next car. We're going to go back to Brand Central for this one, where we're going to go this time in terms of the three regions. America is the place to go. And Dodge, as you can see, with the brand new sign above it. We're going to go into the showroom, and as you can see there, we have a Challenger SRT Demon. Now, I think Richard Hammond drove this in one of the Grand Tours or Top Gear episodes. Very good looking car, and tons of colours to choose from, as you can see right there. Sounds good, looks good. Definitely a car that's going to be used quite a lot. I imagine a lot of cruise lobbies are going to use this kind of car. But yeah, it looks amazing indeed. Of course, I picked yellow in terms of this. Oh, and by the way, look at that scoop on the front. Woohoo! Taking all the air there. Right, back to the legendary dealership we go for our next car then. Yes, we've got more cars to go here. And we've got the Mercedes 190e 2.516 Evolution. Once again, this was a James May car, I think, on one of the Top Gear episode specials where they went to Germany. And as we see here, we buy the car. Not too badly priced as well. Definitely reminds me of touring cars, this one. Let's have a listen. Now, I fully expect this to be in Daily Race A next week, and definitely touring car-esque feel, that is for sure. That's my bet anyway in terms of Daily Race A next week. A very good looking car, old school car as well. It's been in Gran Turismo before, and a great addition back into the franchise. We're going to go to our next car then, which is back in the legendary dealership we go. And we know what's next there. It's the Nismo 400R 1995 car. It's in yellow, obviously, the channel's colour. One of my favourite colours as well. And 1.8 million. Quite an expensive car, that one, to buy. As we leave the Haggerty legendary dealership right there. What we are going to do, of course, is listen to the sound, because this one is a good one. That is for sure. Oh, that scream with a turbo sound as well. Sounds absolutely epic, this one does. And you can use this already in one of the online events. The new time trial actually uses this car. So expect a video on the new time trial to come very soon. Of course, I do the patch video first. We're not done on new cars. We still have 2 more to go, believe it or not. So let's go to our next one, which is back into Brand Central. It's a brand new car in terms of year of creation. And we're going to head down to Germany, where we've got Porsche there. And what is in the Porsche dealership, if you've not read the news already, it's the 911 GT3 RS. 340,000 credits to buy this car. And we do have a few colours to choose from, of course, here as we go through them. And there's only one colour I'm going to go for, and that's Racing Yellow. And there we have it with the Porsche 911 GT3 RS with the Visac package, as you can tell by the seats, of course. And this car's going to be used a lot, I imagine. It should handle very well. I've not tried it yet. However, it is one to try. Let's go to our final car then. Back into Brand Central. I have to actually get a bit more money on this account to get this as we go to Asia Pacific then, and the Lexus. And there's only one car anyone expects from Lexus when it's a brand new car in this game now. And that is the Lexus LFA. One of the best sounding cars in existence. Even today. You know, it's an old car, 2010 car. Lots of colours to choose from here. Pick any colour you like there. Let's listen. That awesome sounding car. You really can't beat that Lexus LFA. Absolutely sounds epic. I love V10 engines. This is another great sounding V10 engine and a great addition. One that a lot of people have been after. I know that much, so fair play to PD for getting that into the game finally. Right, we've done new cars. It's now time for a new track. Yes, indeed. If you haven't noticed, in Canada, yeah, Lake Louise is right there with lots of little options here. We're going to get back into these options in a little bit later on. But in terms of the layouts here, we've got tri-oval, we have a short track, and we have a long track, okay? And we have them in reverse as well. So it's essentially 6 new tracks, 6 layouts, whatever way you want to call it here. But we've got a choice of them there. Now, what we're going to do, should I say, is we're actually going to jump into the long circuit. But before I do, I did notice this. Unable to drive on snow for some cars. It's good to see that limitation is in there, because you wouldn't expect a GT3 car to drive in snow. As we jump into a Group B car then, the Subaru WRX. Let's go for a lap here at the long course here at Lake Louise. So we're going to head towards turn 1. It's quite a banky opening corner, very wide as well. It does mean you could have very decent racing here as we go into here. And I just want to talk about the snow element, because snow is obviously a new, I'm not even sure, grip level, a racing environment that we're racing in here. And it feels very much like the dirt. I'm on snow tires, of course, so maybe that's why it feels like dirt, and it's similar in that sense, but very much feels exactly the same. And it's something I want to explore a bit more that I will do in the future as we go through that left. Now you have this really fast sort of off-camber corner here. That's really going to force you out wide and potentially into those snowbanks then, as we then go into a corner which ever tightens here at Lake Louise as we go tighter and tighter and tighter. As you can see, they're nearly rear-ending that NSX. Now, we're going to get into AI a little bit later on, because there's been some adjustments there as we go into this tight hairpin here. I'm only going to show you one lap of this. This is my very first lap on this course as well as we go through here. You can see side-by-side action there. Beautiful stuff with the AI as we go up over here and into a very much spoon-like looking corner here. It goes round slowly but surely. You just keep going around it. Very much Route B-esque here. You want to get sideways, get it round and just fly through the corner. It feels very good when you get that right. You can see it tightens up a little bit here. And we're going into another off-camber corner here on the left. And this one is where I do make a mistake, because as you go through here, obviously, it's off-camber. Just forces you into the bank there that we see here. Last couple of corners then as we go in to the left. And this one is one that you needed to get right and need to get far left here, so you have a good run onto the final straight here. And that's what I'm trying to do here with cars there as well. Of course, you want to fire out of this corner, foot to the floor, and off you go with the pit on the right-hand side for those interested in the pits. We'll advance a lap later then, because I'm sure you don't want to watch just a lap on me Todd there going around Lake Louise as we finish the race here. What we are going to do, though, is actually jump to the replay, because we've got new additions in the replay as well. So you can go and look at the replay loop here, which means, of course, what it exactly sounds like. So when you're watching the replay, when you get to the end of the replay, it's just going to loop round. And let me demonstrate that for you in a second. Then let's go towards the end of the race then. There you see us crossing the line there with that mini jump at Lake Louise. What we're waiting for now is for the replay to loop and just go straight back to the start. Which is it going to do? There you go. So it loops back around. Nice addition, of course, because sometimes you don't want to go back to the start. You want to revisit some incidents. And great that that exists, actually, because it means it doesn't have to reload. Now, you can there's lots of race stuff here, which is why I've put that down there. You can change your car now down at the bottom left. Quality of life addition there. Really nice to do rather than having to go back to the garage and change again as we have a look at some of these layouts. So we click Sunny and look at this. The race rewards have gone up because we've got a quick race bonus. So it's 200% because I'm level 50, but you can see there's 0% on the circuit experience because I haven't done the circuit experience yet at Late Louise. However, if we go to a track where we do have it, we've got plus 400% bonus on credits. And we're actually going to choose between the regular AI and GT Sophie. So on a GT Sophie circuit as well. As we're going to pick the weather, and you can see there it goes from 8,700 to 43. This is an amazing addition. Can I just say that? This is absolutely amazing. It means it's going to be repeatable and you can have fun trying different cars and going into races. Let's talk about Sophie then. Okay, this is Sophie 2.0 as we go around some of the Sophies here. And there's no difficulty level you can pick. It's just GT Sophie. Okay, so is it going to be hard? Is it going to be easy? Now, I never expect an AI to be at the level of a World Tour driver, okay? But what I didn't expect here is some of the reactions there. So the SLS goes defensive. I thought, okay, that's interesting. Was that because of me or was that the line they chose? Wasn't too sure as we continue on out of here. And as we go up close to them, so I sort of started looking and you see there, they go defensive. Brilliant stuff here with the GT Sophie AI. Really, really good, this actually. I think this is going to create such enjoyment for those solo players, single player, who like to play the game on their own, just trying different cars. This is a brilliant addition. So coming down here, you can see there, the Evo plants itself in the middle there to defend the inside line. Really good stuff, again, from the new AI here of GT Sophie as we continue on through. It's not very happy with those smiley faces. Wish they'd go here. And look, again, they go defensive. They see I go for it. They give me a bit of room, but then defend it nicely. It's just, this is awesome. This is exactly how I would want AI to play if I was playing in the offline mode. So huge shout out for this one. This is big, very big. Now it's limited to a few circuits, but even so, it allows that replayability, and at least you can then use all the cars that you would like to use. So brilliant stuff there with the GT Sophie. Really good experience that. And you can see there, the prize money bonus also added as well, another 50% for clean race bonus. So I actually ended up with 42 for coming in second. So I would have got even more than for that first place. So you can very much earn money now in those quick races using the cars you want to use. Just a big shout out for that one, really, from Gran Turismo. Really well played with that one. I've always shouted about replayability. Allow people to replay. And as you can see here, it's the same money with the regular AI. You just get a bit more of an experience in a race with the Sophie. So you can pick and choose what you like. If you're after a quick money grind, maybe use the regular AI. If you just want a good race, maybe use GT Sophie. Right, so let's go into weekly challenges now. This is another new addition with patch version 1.4. Can you imagine? We haven't even paid for this. It's just free. It's unbelievable. So you have weekly challenges here now in solo, essentially, in single player mode here. And you can see them at the top there. We've got 6 days remaining to complete all 5 challenges. And let's actually click into that then. And you can see the challenges right there. So, you know, a wide range to do. It does mean that you actually get to do these world events. We've got a limited time online event there in the middle as well. I didn't actually click that. And you get rewards at the bottom there. So we've got 100,000, 200,000, and a 5-star roulette ticket there for 1, 3, and 5 respectively. Again, this is great. This really is good because it means that you want to come back now and play and, you know, get those additional rewards. The event directory here, track your progress, essentially. Look at this. So you can actually go into these, okay? This is the best part of this for me because I didn't want to have to track it all myself. I was dreading having to go and complete 100%. I can click these now. I can see here in the Sunday Cup, I've got these 2 events to do at the end here. So I can click into them and go straight to them, essentially. This is a beautiful addition. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this more weirdly than the weekly challenges because I can go in now and complete the game. I've only done 40% of the progress, apparently. That's crazy to me. I thought I was very much close to like 80-90%. So I've got a lot to do here in GT7. Right, we've also got a dashboard here to show it in another way. But I love a good dashboard because of the job I do in real life as well. So you can see here, circuit experiences, 94% progress. Music Rally I've hardly done. License Center, we'll get onto that in a second because I've only done half, apparently. Yeah, well, we'll have a look at that. Now, you may have seen on Laguna Seca, we had a paddock. So you can actually join a paddock now, okay? Now, I did try and join the Laguna Seca one, and it failed. I had to actually close the game and reopen it. So this is me trying again as I go into Lego Maggiore 1 here. And if you remember this, on my very first stream of GT7, I got the Vulcan and joined one of these. It was essentially just a lobby, which wasn't the greatest in my opinion, because you could just go and join lobbies anyway. However, this does come with a few tweaks here where you potentially can look at other people's cars now in a better way. And you can see here we've joined and we've been placed there at the top. So you can still spectate, of course. You can go out on circuit in your car. So essentially like a track day with your friends or with people that you want to meet, brand new people, and just watch them go around in their cars. Obviously, a lot of people picking the Porsche because it's a new car. You can pick where you want to move your car to as well. As you see there, it moves to parking space 2. And then actually, if you click into it there, we can zoom around, and you can actually also rotate the cars. This is me playing around so that I can have a look at other people's cars. Really would like a bit more functionality here, but this is like a great start to this, obviously, because you can only rotate so far. I was like, how do you look at the back of a car? Well, I eventually got the press the R1 button, and you can do that and then look around again. But yeah, definitely needs a bit more functionality in there potentially. But obviously, this is new for them. You can still chat, of course. And you also have emojis. And I did see this. I was wondering how to do it. There you have them there. So I can do it on my own car, of course. As you can see here as we go along. Quite a few emojis to pick from there. We can also do this onto other people. Now, I don't know whether they get alerted to this or not. But I am going to do it on another person here. So we're going to pick TER Willie -43 here. As you can see here, we're going to give the love heart there. And go on, Tidge, press it. There we go. So I transfer a love heart to them. You can do it on yourself again, as I say. But this one is kind of funny, really, because I'm going to give a love heart to myself. And it looks like I'm up to no good in the car because the car vibrates. Woo, with flashing lights as well. Yeah. Kind of funny, really, but there we have it. So, you know, if you are into your paddocks, etc., you can do that. Right, new licenses. I did talk about licenses in the dashboard. So, we now have the master licenses. So, you basically do all the licenses again with new challenges. So, Master B, Master A, Master International B, Master International A, and Master Super License. But I'll do a couple of these just to see how difficult or how easy they are. The ghost loading straight away here, which isn't my ghost. I'm assuming that's a demonstration ghost as we head towards turn 1. So it very much replicates the licenses on normal mode. So in B3, which if you haven't seen yesterday's video with Lindsay, is very much you don't brake. And this is one where I am not braking here as I head towards the line. Do I get gold is the question. I just get gold there. So they're very much closer in terms of gold times. Then jump to B1. This one's in the wet start and stop. This is a good one, actually. I really like the addition of this with the weather in license test. As we head towards the braking zone, then we're going to go hard on the brakes. Are we going to get gold first time? A bit like Lindsay. She got gold on B1. And no, we don't. We get silver. So yeah, very much harder these license tests. Sorry for the spoiler of the part of that video, of course. We do have extra menus as well. So we've got extra menu number 31, 32, and 33. 31 is the road going racers. So if you're not used to these, we've got the back mono, the Radical SR3, and the KTM crossbow. Obviously, they're very well known to be track weapons that you can drive on the road, of course. 6-star roulette ticket for those. Lexus has been added with the Lexus RCF, the LC500, and of course the LFA, the brand new car to Gran Turismo 7. And you get a 5-star roulette ticket for collecting all of those. And then finally, down at the bottom, we've got the Red Bull X Series here, where you've got the 2014 standard car, the 2019 competition car, and of course the junior car, which is probably the most common car that we do use. And I'm surprised I haven't bought it there. You get a 6-star roulette ticket for that one. I've also got some new menu books here as well. As you see, I've not done any of the additional menu books here, but 48 and 49, we've got the World Touring Car 900, where we need to go to Japan, Germany, and Japan again, so Autopolis and Suzuka in Japan. And then we've got the Red Bull Nations Cup one as well here. We've got Interlagos, Sardinia Road Track A, and Dragon Trail Seaside. Some very fast tracks there for those. Finally, for you engine swappers, there you have the new engine swaps. We've got the Chevrolet Corvette C7 road car, the ZR1, Dodge Viper, Ford Mustang, the Group 3 road car that is, the Huracan, the Lexus, the Atenza Group 3 road car, the Evo, the GTR, and the Subaru WXB road cars. So lots and lots of engine swaps there for you to try out, of course, if you are into doing that. And we've got one final thing here for patch 1.40, and that is at the end of daily races. Now you can see if you're DR and SR have gone up or down, which is a nice addition. I would like to see numbers, though. I've got to be honest. We still can't see how much DR we have or how much SR we have. I would like to see the numbers for that. That is something I hope they do going forward. Now, that is a big old patch, a massive one. I still can't believe that one was for free. Spec 2 out now. Definitely go try it out. Hopefully, this has given you a lovely preview, and hopefully you can then try it as soon as you possibly can. Thank you so much for watching, as always. If you did like that video, do give it a like. Subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content, of course. 2 videos there to check out, including yesterday's video. And I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.